Yesterday, Brian and I took a 500-plus mile drive north to New Jersey to get my things out of the storage facility where they've been since February 27th. On the way, Brian, who is a Civil War history buff, wanted to run by the Gettysburg battlefield, just to be able to stand on that hallowed ground. Before we got there, we passed through many quaint and lovely towns, and the most beautiful scenery you can possibly imagine. When we got to the military park, the visitor center was closed thanks to the plandemic. We drove around the surrounding neighborhood and were fortunate enough to run into Steve, who is a volunteer park guide. After talking with him for a while, he offered to take us to the significant sites. Our tour lasted about 2 hours, and it was a blessing and an awesome experience. Here we are, folks, in Buchanan, Virginia. Nice little town. And Brian just stopped in the fountain there. There's a little pharmacy that's right by there. Right there. Hell yeah. Wow, look at the cannons. Take that shit out. I'm in Northern Virginia. Look at there, boy. Check that. You know that? That was there. That's some shit. Look, there's one that crossed. Right there. They fucking went across that ground. Well, actually, we ain't even reached the main point yet. You got to see Gettysburg. You'll because they filmed it on the same ground that it took place on. So when they're in the woods and they're damn talking about this, you'll have been there. You'll say, I fucking been there. In action. Yeah. Big round top, okay. Wow. Sure enough, yeah, they built homes out here. Freaking cannons and shit. Yeah, see, they were lined up down through here. Now see right there, right up there going to that big monument, that's Pickett's Charge. Right here, bam, they crossed that right there to get to it. That's hardcore shit. And see, they were on them hills, on the heights back there. Man. Yeah, I was lost. Wow, look at all them freaking cannons, man. It had taken me forever to get it back and find this place. I do want to stop while we're so close and look at some of these. If I could take pictures of mine. Of course, you can take pictures. Wow. Get a picture of this girl. Mississippi, look there. This is amazing. On top of this mountain. Look at this view. This is incredible. Devil's Den, right straight down in front of him. Wow. And here are the pictures we took on this 1,100-mile historical excursion. After this point, we ran into torrential rain that just appeared out of nowhere. We checked the weather before we left New Jersey, and it was clear on our planned route. The storm was supposed to track up the East Coast, 100 miles from the routes we navigated. But the weather is very unpredictable, especially when it's predicted by computers. So since there are and haven't been any human meteorologists anymore, just as there aren't any mainstream journalists in existence anymore, you can't get the truth from the news, and you can't even get any accurate reports about the weather anymore. We would have been better off with a copy of the old Farmer's Almanac. And so, because of the steady monsoon-like downpour, we have no photos on the return trip south of Delaware. We were too busy trying to reroute around the unpredictable, and photos out a windshield in the rain would only be appreciated by someone who thinks Pablo Picasso was a great artist. Please subscribe to our backup channels on YouTube: Inglorious Patriots, Net4Truth USA 2 Patriot Channel, and Ethernet Warriors. You can also catch us on BitChute.com/Net4Truth USA, remonetized.org/user/Inglorious-Patriots9, and drop.space/@Net4Truth USA. All the links are in the description. We fly so close to the target, we are on our 5th fighter jet. We will be relentless and persistent until the enemies of freedom are defeated. You can support this channel by using the links in the description, but for a $100 donation, I will personally send you a autographed hardcover special edition copy of Land of Childhood's Fears. Also, visit my bookstore at lulu.com/Net4Truth USA. If you are viewing this video on BitChute, you can use the links in the description to support us, or simply click the green $ dot on our video to support this channel. Thank you. Links are in the description section.